All right, y'all, get on in here. Come on in here. Get in here. Get in here now. If you are new, I am your legal bestie, attorney Simone. I am breaking down Turkey Leg Hut owner Kia is what she goes by, has been arrested, honey, in relation to kidnapping charges for her boyfriend, not her baby daddy, not her ex-husband slash husband, her boyfriend. She got a boyfriend and a husband. So we're gonna designate two. I'm your legal bestie. Come on in here now. There's a new format of the show, and it's gonna go like this. Before I start telling on other people's business, as people join, tell me where you're watching from, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my business because I got a lot of personal problems. And that way I feel like we're a community. I call you guys the jury. Let me tell you something. I have had a hell of a week. I am tired, particularly of nails. You know what that word means. I'm going to be YouTube friendly here. Let me tell you something. I just got back from trial in Dallas. I'm exhausted. I landed back in America. I've been all over the place. I landed back in America on Tuesday. I woke up on Wednesday, had to go down to Dallas for a trial, only for me to be about an hour and a half en route to Dallas for them to settle everything, which is wonderful. My client got an amount that he's very, very happy for. But then I had to come all the way back. It's like a 3.5, 4 hour drive. I had to come all the way back. Let me tell you something. I have determined this about myself. I have diagnosed myself. I'm self-diagnosed. I am on the spectrum. Here's how I know it's a lot of stuff wrong with me. And I'm tell you right now, one of the things that's wrong with me is I say exactly what's in my head and I just say, oh, we got Detroit, we got Florida. Okay, I say exactly what's in my head. Like this one time, this girl in college, she got a real ugly haircut. I mean, it was real bad. She looked like a 12-year-old boy. And she came back to the dorm and she was like, hey, I gotta talk to you guys about something. And I thought she was gonna want us to lie to her and tell her the haircut looked good. And so, but instead she told us, did she call herself being gay? And I was like, no, Michelle, you're not gay. You're just impatient. You gotta give us some time for this thing to grow out, you know? You gotta let it grow out. Do you look like a little boy? Yeah. But it's okay. You got bosoms. You got two big old bosoms right there. To where I was like, give it some time. You're not gay. You had a bad haircut. Okay, let's let it grow out. Get your weave or a wig or whatever we're gonna do. And then you'll be all right. You'll be all right. I just learned how to make clip-ins. Anyway, um, that was like one example. And right now, I just feel like all the traveling and all the talking that people have been doing, I feel like I just want to felonize them. I just want to slap people. I just been wanting to commit felonies against people like all week. They won't stop talking. And so just pray for me. I'm on the spectrum. I don't really know what side. If you're a therapist and you're watching, feel free to diagnose me in the comments down below. I'm very curious. It could be a little tinge of Asperger's. It could be something more. I don't really know, but it's something. It's something going on, and I'm sick of people. And I need people to leave me alone, but not you guys. See, like if you want to pay me for a consultation and talk to me, I have more than enough time. Okay, I got time for that. You can actually go here to SimoneRedwine.com. This is my website, SimoneRedwine.com. Okay, you can click book Simone. You go up right up here, book hire attorney Simone. Consultations with me, you can literally book them right here. They start at just 200 for a half an hour. We're solution oriented. I can help people anywhere you are throughout the nation, okay? Throughout the nation. And I would be happy to help. Now, we're going, uh-uh. What my computer keeps talking. This is not what I was asking this computer to do. See, this is what I'm talking about. People are not listening and they're making me crazy. Okay, I didn't start this way. People it, this is why I don't like people. I like y'all though. I like y'all, but I generally no. I don't like humans. All right, here we go. So Nakia Price, she is the wife owner of the Turkey Leg Hut, has been arrested now on charges related to kidnapping. Hit that like as you come on in. All right, we getting into it, y'all. Somebody said, what did I walk into? Why am I hiding? It's not that I'm hiding, okay? I'm not showing my face today, Leslie. Thank you for checking on me because I look crazy, okay? I just got home from trial in Dallas, 4 hours away. I look and I feel crazy. And the last time I came on this computer crazy, I was in a bikini in a hot tub, and YouTube demonetized the video because it said I didn't have enough clothes on and made it 18 and up. And so my mom is out here thinking I'm doing OnlyFans criteria and work on the YouTube that she sends out to the church ministry. Okay. So here I'm sitting here, my hair is not combed, it's standing on my head. You know what? If it'll make you feel better, just so y'all know I'm alive, I'll give you one quick look. Okay. One quick look. I'm looking crazy. And then we're going to turn this bastard back off. There we go. And goodbye. All right. I'm alive. I'm in my pajamas. Don't have a bra on. So I don't want to get demonetized because my bosoms is out. Okay. Now, in order to, before I put the context of this arrest, it's so important to understand I lived next door. I live in the neighborhood of the Turkey Leg Hut, okay? And the people were very nice to me. Now, the wife and the husband, they've been married, okay? The husband is a career criminal. He's very good at it, except he keep getting caught. So maybe he's not so good. The husband and wife were married. They were married, and then he went off to prison. I think that time it was just scamming some people. Um, but now he has been arrested, was not given bail, actually. I have to see if he's finally made bail and came on out. But he was arrested for arson. He likes to burn stuff up. He's really good at burning the stuff, not so good at not getting caught because he has been arrested for arson on 3 separate charges in the last 15 years. He blew up a girlfriend's car around 2008. Then he blew up this restaurant. Oh no, he's only been arrested twice. Correction. He blew up a competitive restaurant that was across the street. And then mysteriously, twice, the Turkey Leg Hut itself, once his estranged wife put him out the business, that sucker done caught fire twice. Twice. Right. Brittany said, but good. I don't know how good he is. Okay. I'm not really sure. Let's just say for real because the way this body is sitting right now. Oh my word. Mm-mm. So I say this to say, um, they have had a history of melee. The Turkey Leg Hut is now officially closed. It's actually going to become a place called Adore. Adore has already been open, it's moving, but it's been closed because it's been marred in all of this. In addition, with the Turkey Leg Hut, prior to the husband getting arrested, and I have prior videos, I'm going to actually drop links to them because I have actual, like, concise summaries that I've made of prior incidents. I'll put them in the comments below when I'm done with this live. But one of the important things is that she the wife was on all the paperwork. Then she went and filed bankruptcy. She basically accused him of, stealing money from the business, running it into the ground. There's a rumor he was caught doing it to one of the waitresses in the bathroom, and he was caught by her. There was a lot. And specifically, she had to file bankruptcy. Workers had not gotten paid for like weeks. And then in the bankruptcy, during the course of the bankruptcy, someone mysteriously, allegedly him, called the health department. They came out and discovered like 53 code violations. And the most expensive one is one that basically put the whole business out of business. And that was because it was a violation that basically said the grills that were used to grill, or the smokers used to smoke the turkey legs, were too close to the actual walls of the building. And therefore, they would need to expand the building. Now, they had an opportunity to buy the building. I heard around about 2016 to 2018 range, and they didn't. Know what they bought instead? Cars. Cars. Lots of cars. So they don't own the building, and therefore understandably didn't, the cost to expand to do what was needed to comply with that co-regulation was going to be too expensive. So they go into the bankruptcy. They basically have the only assets they have were like equipment and stuff. Well, usually you can take those out and then you could sell them, except they hadn't paid their rent. So then they get locked out. When you get locked out on a commercial lease, that means the owner of the building gets to take all your shit and auction it off to compensate them for the unpaid rent. So the assets they had are gone. Bye, 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 bye. Like NSYNC says, except the one asset I was looking into, because I said, well, what about the trademark? Girl, why they never even finished the trademark? So I did. So I actually recently got a notice from the trademark office that they approved mine. There was an office action that went past. I was good, so it was getting published for publication. So anyway, I own the trademark now, so there's that, which is a whole nother story. But coming back to today's arrest, authentically, Ashley Lachey said, "Oh, this is a Lifetime movie." It is, and there is I won't say that it's Lifetime, but there's an entity that is working on the movie. I've already done my interviews. I think it's going to be very fascinating, and there is that. But so here's what we got next, y'all. I'm gonna go over the article, and you know me. You come over here for some receipts. So we're gonna go through the article. We're gonna go and read the court documents, and then I got a little video for y'all. That's allegedly a video of old boy whooping on the girlfriend that Kia allegedly helped him escape the kidnapping charge for. So it's all right here, y'all. Make sure you hit that subscribe and that like button. Yes, I know people say they get annoyed by me answering, but I have to ask because I've kind of been out of commission. So I'm not in the rubric, and YouTube don't be recommending my videos. So recommend it, and there we go. All right, let me go on through with this article. So the article explains the co-founder of the once popular turkey leg hut arrested on felony charges. Now, and the thing is, she ain't never been to jail really. She like her a felon, but she ain't herself ain't even been to the jail, except, to visit them all the time. All right, it says there's more legal drama involving an owner of the once popular turkey leg hut co-founder, Nakia Holmes, was arrested on Wednesday on a felony charge related to a wanted felon. Oh, he is the Saison. Y'all, them Saisons, you better watch out with them Saisons. Creole. Saisons, that's a Creole last name, and they're usually very fine, and they'll do it to you real good, and then they will do shit and go to prison, and then you might end up in prison with them because you are hypnotized by the D. Perhaps that's what happened. It says she is charged with hindering apprehension of an aggravated kidnapping suspect named Jonathan Saison. Saison was arrested last week after y'all, this is new. This ain't nothing old. So she still got a husband. She got a husband and a boyfriend finna make her go to jail. All this time, everybody expected it would be her husband that'll get her locked up for whatever he had going on. But no, it's a whole new man. It's a whole new ninja. Okay, it says the woman told investigators with Precinct 7's constable office Cezanne came to her house to pick up some shoes. She said he assaulted her and forced her to get in his vehicle. The woman said Cezanne punched her in the face repeatedly and then attacked her with a tire iron. She told deputies that he held her against her will for 6 hours until she promised not to call the police if he dropped her off at a hospital. It's not clear how Holmes is connected to Saison, but according to court documents, he was at her home before his arrest. When deputies saw Holmes leave the home, they pulled her over to question her about Saison. According to court documents, she told them she didn't know him and that nobody was in her home. While deputies questioned Holmes, they said they were alerted that Saison was seen trying to escape and had jumped over Holmes's back fence. Both Saison and Holmes were then arrested. That sounds like some nigger shit if I ever heard it. Just a nigger love story. This is the latest chapter involving Turkey Leg Hut, which Holmes launched with her now former husband in 2015. The restaurant was shut down by the Houston Health Department in 2024. It's also been the subject of lawsuits, financial disputes, bankruptcy, and a fire. Oh, Lord, it's a fire. Yes, it's a fire. There were two fires, actually. It was a fire of the restaurant and a fire of the business office where lots of their paperwork and other things were kept. Holmes's ex-husband, Price, is being tried next month on federal arson charges involving a 2020 fire and explosion of the competitor restaurant directly across the street that was previously co-owned by the three of them. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. Go back. We're gonna share this one more time. Book me. Go to SimoneRedwine.com to book me. But that is the ignorant shit I'm talking about. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. And see, um, here's what I need you to see. So we're talking allegedly it was a tire iron, right? That was used to hurt old girl. Oh, I got some pictures. Y'all be careful. This is what she looked like before, the victim. Just a cutie patootie. Look at this. Just a cutie patoonie. All right. These are some of the alleged bruises. Some of them that she submitted. Because remember, he said he held her for 6 hours, making her promise not to tell the police if he dropped her at the hospital. He dropped her at the hospital. This at the hospital. Oh, wait a minute. But wait a minute, peep this one. This is the one that I said, oh, if this is true, oh girl, Kia need to go to jail, baby. This was her allegedly. So Dr. Candace Mathis said that she has received an anonymous tip accompanied by photos alleging that a woman was brutally assaulted by Jonathan Cezanne, who is reportedly a known associate and friend of Turkey Leg Hut former owner Nick. This is the young lady. That's allegedly what happened. Somebody need to go up underneath the jail. See, y'all see why y'all need to see me. This is not about me. This is about these facts. And I can go faster when I'm not worried about how I look and what's going on. Y'all see that? Make sure y'all share this on Facebook every day. People need to know these facts. Bree, thank you, Bree, for the super chat. He is definitely not a good criminal. You're right. Oh, yeah, that husband is a terrible criminal. He is one of the world's stupidest criminals. The husband is facing 20 years. Now, y'all talking about Charlie Kirk and them kids. Think about these kids. They daddy is facing 20 years for arson. And now their mama is tied to death. Did this woman get a face transplant? I don't know. Remember, a tire iron will do it all. I don't know. No, she didn't do that. A tire said, yes. Oh, you're so right, Quentin. When somebody is messed up like that, the police do have, that's a good point. The police are supposed to call the hospital. But hold on. That's only if you tell them it was related to your partner. That is an interesting fact, though. But see, when I see let's go back to the facts. It says, hold on, no, we're going to read. I have the court documents. So now we're going to read the court documents. Let's find out. These are the court documents. I know it's a little blurry. Oh, that's kind of real blurry again because it's the picture. I'm going to read them for you. Hold on, because I have them on my phone. And my apologies for the blur. I'll also post them on my community wall page so y'all can see them a little better. Like I told you, I had a lot going on today. Here we go. Cancel. All right. Oh, Lord. I'm going to turn it this way. Basically, this was like the warrant, and it was just saying Nakia Holmes. Let me see if I can get a little better than this. Un momento. Hold on. Give me one quick second. It's a little blurry here. I'll pull it back up in a second. Hold on. Give me one quick second. I'm going to stop sharing this one. I'm going to put the picture back up on the screen because this is like all the way insane. Hold on. And while I do that, I'm going to pull it from the Harris County site because you know how I do. Get you a clearer version. And while I do, I'm going to show you this other little clip. Hold on. We got to go in here. Hold on. I got logged out. Let me log back in. Because I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of these people. Oh. Nakia. Nah. RB. Sorry. T. Lord have mercy. That is not really hard. It's Nakia, isn't it? Hold on. Let me make sure I'm spelling it right. Uh, oh, I definitely spelled that wrong. Okay. WB. Okay, got it. I'm so sorry, y'all. Just needed a moment. Y'all know I be tired. Motherfucking tired. I'm motherfucking tired. All right, we've got. I'm just gonna put him on the screen. That shit is charge. This is the charge. And how do we get that? This charge instrument. Mm-mm. Here we go. Let's see. And this is. I guess whatever that is. Okay, and this one. Oh. Okay, here we go. So let me add it back up. I don't understand these people, I tell you what. Just craziness. Straight up. All right, so what it's saying here, it says, before me, the undersigned district attorney, underneath says that he has good reason to believe and does believe that Nakia Holmes, hereinafter, blah, 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 on October 15th, did, and then here unlawfully. That was just days ago, with intent to hinder the arrest of Jonathan Cezanne under the authority of a warrant, provide a warning of impending discovery and apprehension to him, and that he was also known to defendant and who was charged with a felony. All right. Now hold on. Now I'm gonna pull because I like we have discussed. I'm nosy. I'm going to pull his charge so we can compare what they're saying. Because someone made a good point. Oh, Jonathan, hold on. They made a good point that generally, if you come to the hospital and you're that bad, you would, is that bad? You would need to, like the police, they would call the police themselves. So, and then there's another version that seems to imply, excuse me, Saizon. Okay. Hold on. That the woman went to the constable's office to make a police report. But again, that can happen if you don't tell the truth, if you're terrified, as she probably was. Saizon. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Saizon. Okay, Saizon. Let me see if I can find it. It's not. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, we got the bond. We got the other. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I see what I'm missing. T. Here we go. Oh Lord, he always going to jail. This nigga does everything. Aggravated kidnapping. Okay, we had it right here. Oh, he is. What is wrong? Y'all, come look at this. Let me just go back just so y'all can see this foolishness. This man stay in jail. He don't want to do right by. Look at all of this. Here. We gonna explore together. Here we go. Cause this sound like something. This is. I mean, clearly it's foolishness. It's straight up crazy. It's just. This is it. Look this. Y'all, this is he don't do nothing but go to jail. Okay, we got aggravated kidnapping, assault a family member, evading arrest. That was in February. He was evading arrest from people in February. Delivery of a controlled substance, that was in February. Oh, that was like Valentine's Day. Possession with intent to distribute in Valentine's Day. Possession with intent another time. Oh, then last August, he has hurt some other family member, and then a year before that, he was making terroristic threats at people. Um, Oop, and then in 2021, hurting another family member. And as well in 2021, he just had it was just a good old robbery. Just a little robbery. He's a little busybody, y'all. He ain't got nothing to do but commit a crime. All right. I want to see how we gonna see his little what is the oh, that's a lot. This is he's there's a lot of words on here now, y'all. Yeah, okay, we're gonna see. Let's see. Come on, we're gonna get in. Somebody said Kenneth Petty. AKO said, Shorty want a thug. Shorty want a thug. This is terrible. Okay, here. I'm adding this on. Now this, oh my gosh. Why would you have and you better not have this person around your kids. I know that. You better not. All right, this is the charging instrument for him. All right, so it says, Mr. Cezanne, it says, Assistant District Attorney, blah, 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 for good and valuable reason, said the defendant on October 8th did then and there unlawfully, intentionally, and knowingly abduct Tanya. I'm not going to say her last name, but Tanya, hereinafter styled as the complainant, without his consent, with intent to prevent her liberation by using and threatening to use deadly force, by exhibiting a tire iron on Tanya, and during the commission of said offense, defendant used and exhibited a deadly weapon, namely the tire iron. Probable cause. Here are the facts. On October 8th, at approximately 3:33 in the morning, affiant, that's the person writing Tanya, um, affiant, which would have been the police officer, responded in a to his family disturbance call on the 3800 block of a particular street. Um, he arrived on the scene and made contact with someone named Isaiah, hereinafter the complainant's son. Oh my God, that means the victim's son, who stated that his mom, hereinafter, was currently at the hospital due to her ex-boyfriend um, taking her, we're using YouTube words, taking her and attacking her. Complainant's son said that his mom wanted him to call the popos. Complainant's son said his mom was willing to speak with officers regarding, oh my gosh, y'all, oh my goodness, y'all. Can you imagine? She was so scared. She had her baby do it. That's wild. That's wild. It doesn't say unknowingly abduct someone. How do you unknowingly abduct? It doesn't say unknowingly. It says both live in the same house, renting for $6,000 a month. Who is paying the rent? Talking about Kia living in a house with Shorty want a thug. Oh no. Okay, keep going. After gathering information from the son, the officer met with the complainant and her daughter, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna bleep out these names. Um, at the hospital outside in the parking lot where the complainant gave the affiant her statement. Complainant stated that around 4 p.m., her ex-boyfriend Jonathan, hereinafter the defendant, came to the house to get some shoes he left there after they broke up. The victim opened the garage to let him in, and then he proceeded to assault her and grabbed her and forced her into his car. The victim said that the defendant then drove away and began asking her, i- and then began striking her in the face with a closed pow, repeatedly. complainant. So the victim in the D then said the D then took a tire iron and struck her in the head repeatedly and face repeatedly. Based on the officer's training and experience, he knows that a tire iron can be considered a deadly weapon and is capable of producing serious bodily injury and or death. Complainant said the D held her against her will for 6 hours and proceeded to physically hurt her the whole time. The victim said that the way she got him to release her was that she told him she would not call the police if he simply dropped her off at the hospital. Good girl. Victim said that's when the defendant dropped her at a particular hospital. The officer observed visible injuries of her while he was on the scene and appeared severe to the point she was unrecognizable. Complainant had stitches in her head and behind her left ear. Complainant confirmed D's identity by his name and date of birth, and the officer ran defendant through the system and confirmed his identity. The victim stated um, her pain level appears to be high due to her shaking and moaning. Oh, she was shaking and moaning while trying to tell him this. The victim also stated she would like to press charges again. Thank you, Queen, for doing that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I know a lot of times women don't want to do it because they're scared it'll be worse. But I have to tell you, if that kind of person is the person who would attack you again, then they're also attacked other people. And by you being brave enough to make that report, you're going to save lives. Also, if that's the type of person to do that, at least now you can get a protective order. So if he come back around and your son got to pow his brains out, it will be self-defense. Ain't gonna be no coulda, woulda, maybe. Your son could pow him from across the fucking street and will have a better chance of your son not having to go to jail for protecting you. Anyhow, okay, so y'all, that was a summary. Oh, but we're not through. We're not through, ladies and gentlemen. Because look at this. Here go another video. Oh, oh, come on over. Come on over. This is what he looked like. This is what he looked like. I told you them Saison. You got to watch for them Saison ninjas. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm gonna take this down. You gotta watch for them Saisons now. If you're a Saison, I'm sorry. But I gotta say it's the truth. Okay, this is what he looked like, y'all. It makes me so mad when these criminals be fine because I know I would have gave him my phone number. If I ran into that man at 5015 or the Turkey Leg Hut or Faces, okay, it's all the clubs on the same street, I would have gave him my number. I would have did it. And then I would have went home. And then he would got an attitude with me because I wouldn't have called him back fast. And he would have started getting in and he would have started acting froggy. And I immediately would have ran it through my system and found out that this man is a career criminal that likes stomping on women. And then I would have had to change my number. That's why I give people my Google voice. I can't go through this no more. Not no more. But y'all look at this. Okay, I'm finna hit play. Stay with me. I know it's getting late and you're getting sleepy. Look at this bullshit. Okay, it says Turkey Leg Hut founder, and this is from my girl. This is Thelma, Lawyer Bay, over on Instagram. If you're not following her, you got to follow her too. She's amazing. Look at this. This what look. Bad boys, bad boys. We don't want that sound now. There you go. Look at this. Watch. You bad boys, bad boys. One at the top. Oh no, hold on. I didn't want to take that out. I was trying to make it bigger. Hold on, we're gonna start from the beginning. There we go. Take a look. Watch. This him. This him on her. This is him. You need to go back to the jailhouse. You don't know how to act. You don't know how to act. Marcus G. Simone, give me your number. Marcus, give me your record first. Just go ahead and inbox it to me because I can't end up with one of these saisons. Look at that. Just jumping in his job. And you can see There's someone else. It might have been her son. There's another one. Come on, we're gonna play it again. We got to go again. Oh yeah, you need to look at him pulling on. That's her son. It's nothing you can do. Can you imagine how that terrible has to feel to not be able to do? Because that's why I say let this man go ahead and get this restraining order. So next time you come over there, if your son got to knock his block off, clean off, you gotta knock his block off. He don't need to be doing that to nobody's sister no more. You gotta get him. Enough is enough. Hit that like if you're just joining. This what they meant. And this is who Nakia said, oh, I'm gonna lie. And I am going to hide this criminal. There you go. That's her. Listen, listen. Mm-mm. She said, no, he looked good. I'm gonna give him a second chance. Hold on. She said, I'm gonna give him a second chance. He didn't do it. Come on. And this is the record. Now I'm going back. This is his record. So she is not new to this. She is true to this. I'm going to just summarize. These are his churches. Y'all, this is just in Harris County. If he has a saison, he done did stuff from here all across Louisiana, probably Dallas, where Beaumont, Bow Bridge, Monroe. He probably from Appaloosa. 'Cause everybody, all them niggas from Appaloosa is crazy. Okay. They have screws loose. They came unscrewed into this whole world. The mama just pushed him right on out the buttercup. Screws was missing. He's got on here, it says aggravated napping. It's got hurting a family member, evading arrest, delivering substances, possession with intent, possession with some more intent of something else that was a big old deal. Shoot, he got a lot of stuff. Hurting a different family member, terroristic threats against people, hurting another family member, impeding their breathing. That means he choked somebody. He choked a family member in 2021. And then we've got a little, Robert little taking stuff that don't belong to him stuff. All right. Now this is interesting. All this stuff starts in 2021. You know what that says to me? He didn't get here till the pandemic. He brought his ass over from Louisiana after the pandemic. I tell you what. Yes, I'm talking about Monroe. Yes. He brought his butt over here after the pandemic and he came over here and he got to hurting people in Harris County. We got to get rid of him. He needs to go up underneath jail. And Nakia, I had to say, I've only heard nice, good things about her. That she was a business, that she was doing the best she could with her business, and that her husband was problematic and all of those things. But oh my gosh, Kia, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, honey. You can't go down for this, man. Your kid's daddy is already finna go to prison now. He done blew them people's house, blew them people's restaurant up. And now you gonna go for the Cezanne man who like whooping up on people. Oh no, Chichi, not too much on that. No, I'm Creole, so I'm saying this. You missed it if you've joined us now. I've already self-diagnosed myself. I'm on the spectrum. We're trying to figure out which side of it, from the left to the right. If you are a therapist, or maybe you just took a psychiatry class at the community college. I don't know, but something's wrong with me. And then let me know what you think down in the comments below. But seriously though, this is the summary of the facts that we have so far. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm gonna actually at this point, here, I'm just go ahead and make a turkey leg up playlist. It's gonna be down on my playlist. You can see it's all of their foolishness all wrapped up together in one. Somebody said he's probably from Slidell. I have a homegirl from Slidell, and she will cut you and then bake you a cake. So I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you. That is very likely. Also, let me know down below in the chat, what part of Louisiana do you think that he is from? Someone, oh yes, Eva says he has a pattern because her ex Lynn being on her too. That's true. Oh no, hey there, says, oh, this is not her husband. Oh no, 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 her husband is in a federal jail cell on arson charges. He's facing 20 years for blowing up the restaurant across the street. He was mad at the gentleman. Uh, Neurodivergent. I'm just neurodivergent. Yeah. Is that what makes me want to commit felonies against people who make me mad and just start slapping people? I just have dreams of just running around just slapping them, but I don't. It's given Livonia. Is that where? It's just like, I love how y'all be entertaining me. Somebody said he's not from Baton Rouge. Yeah, Baton Rouge. Well, that is where Bootsy's from. So anything is possible. I'm gonna give Bow Bridge. I think it's Appaloosas. No, this is not her husband. Marcus G said Pit Bruce. Marcus, get out of here with that. You know he act like he from Appaloosas. All right, let me know down below what you think, where he's from, and let me know what other questions you have in the chat, y'all. Let me know what additional questions you want me to cover. Oh my God. Hudson said he is from the swamp. And on that note, good night. I love y'all.